Hello and happy Wednesday. Dr. Cox here. I wanted to talk a little bit about our assignments that are due this week. But first, I'm going to go back to our assignments that were due on April the 6th. Okay. Let's talk about it. All right, your assignment was to talk about a personal experience you'd had in working in a group setting. I gave you an example, and I appreciate that some of you are really creative with AI generated material, but I want you to understand it's still plagiarism. You know that. I mean, it's fun to let some other entity do the work for you, but it's still plagiarism, and RCC's academic policy is pretty strict about that. So, moving on, and I think a lot of times we forget that the answers to questions, I have them in some form, are either to reach out to me if you're behind or you don't understand the material. I get it. Sociology it's important. It's a life-changing topic, but it's also sometimes a little hard to get your head around it. If that's the issue, you can reach out to me, or if you run yourself out of time, you can ask for a little longer to get your work done. Do remember that I posted the syllabus and the course schedule back on March the 17th when classes started. So none of this should be really new to you. But all of the papers, except a couple of times I'm asking for you to do research, I think next week during Easter, I will ask you to go on to Google Chrome and look up some socioeconomic data. But anyway, for the most part, I'd say 99% of the time, I want something that you've generated, not ChatGPT. Okay, let's talk about what's due this week, and then we'll enjoy ourselves. Don't forget, Spring Fling is next Wednesday. I'll be there in some capacity. All right, my favorite. We've only got one chapter. We got chapter 7. So you've got a forum discussion. Is deviance necessary in order to have social change? Read the chapter. Don't, what are you trying to say, Dr. Cox? Don't go on to Google Chrome and don't go on to ChatGPT. Read the chapter. That's the best way to do it. Now, fun stuff, go on to YouTube, watch a crime documentary or watch a documentary that you can easily find on YouTube about whatever crimes you're interested in. It's an opportunity. You can even use Netflix. Last semester, I had a lot of people watching the Gabby Petito. I think a couple in my Brunswick class, they've been watching the Anna Zorinkin one where she swindled everybody out of those millions and millions of dollars. I think probably because she's up for parole now. So there's lots of different crime things you can take or approaches you can watch. I want your words. I want you to watch a video. You've known it since the 17th of March. It's in your syllabus. And then tell me, hey, you know that crime is a form of deviance, but deviance is not criminal, not always. Deviance is anything that goes, challenges social norms. Okay, so I need a paper, 700 words. If it's difficult for you to get words to paper, as you're watching the video, write a few things down or type a few things down. Pause it and then write them down. Okay, that's what we're going to do. Unless I tell you otherwise, and I will with the social stratification, I do not want something that is internet or ChatGPT produced. I could do that. I don't want that. All right. So next Wednesday, Spring Fling, and we only have a month left. So hang in there. Reach out to me if you need help. I'm here for you. Have a good one.